Now, here's something that researchers find incredibly exciting, and it may completely change the future of cystic fibrosis treatment. For decades, scientists have been trying to manage the consequences of the disease. Today, many laboratories around the world are trying to solve the problem at its source. Instead of simply improving the function of the defective CFTR protein, researchers are asking a much bigger question. What if we could repair the faulty gene itself? Imagine correcting the genetic instruction before it has a chance to produce the defective protein. That's exactly what gene therapy and gene editing technologies are attempting to accomplish. Although these treatments are still being investigated and are not yet widely available, early research offers genuine hope, especially for individuals who cannot benefit from current CFTR modulators. Scientists are also studying messenger RNA therapies, often called mRNA therapies. If that sounds familiar, it's because similar technology gained worldwide attention during the COVID-19 pandemic. In cystic fibrosis, the goal is different. Instead of correcting the existing gene, researchers hope to deliver healthy genetic instructions directly into lung cells, allowing them to temporarily produce functional CFTR proteins. While this research is still progressing through clinical trials, it represents one of the most promising areas of medicine today. Here's the encouraging part. The pace of innovation has accelerated dramatically over the past decade. Treatments that once seemed impossible are now part of routine care for many patients. This reminds us that scientific progress often happens gradually until suddenly it changes everything. But while researchers continue searching for tomorrow's breakthroughs, there are many practical steps that can support health today. One of the most underestimated aspects of living well with cystic fibrosis is maintaining excellent nutritional status. Because digestion is often impaired, the body struggles to absorb calories and essential nutrients efficiently. This can make it difficult to maintain muscle mass, energy levels, and immune function. That's why many people with cystic fibrosis require pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy prescribed by their healthcare team. These enzymes allow nutrients from food to be absorbed much more effectively. Supporting this with a nutrient-rich eating pattern can make a remarkable difference. Meals containing lean proteins, eggs, oily fish, nuts, seeds, avocados, olive oil, legumes, colorful vegetables, and seasonal fruits provide the building blocks needed for tissue repair and immune defense. Omega-3 fatty acids, naturally found in salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, and flaxseed, have attracted considerable interest because of their role in supporting normal inflammatory responses throughout the body. While they are not a treatment for cystic fibrosis, they can form part of a balanced dietary pattern that promotes overall health. Another nutrient receiving significant attention is vitamin D. Many people with cystic fibrosis have difficulty maintaining adequate vitamin D levels due to reduced fat absorption. Vitamin D plays an important role in bone health, muscle strength, and normal immune function. Because supplementation needs vary considerably from person to person, regular blood testing and guidance from healthcare professionals remain essential. Here's something many viewers may never have considered. Strong muscles don't just help you move more easily, they actually make breathing easier too. Every breath requires muscular effort. Maintaining healthy respiratory muscles, chest muscles, and core strength can reduce fatigue during daily activities and improve overall endurance. That's one reason why physical activity is considered a cornerstone of modern cystic fibrosis care. It doesn't necessarily mean running marathons or spending hours in the gym. Walking, cycling, swimming, light resistance training, yoga, and breathing exercises can all contribute to maintaining lung capacity, circulation, and overall physical resilience. Even small improvements performed consistently often produce greater long-term benefits than occasional intense workouts. Another practice that continues to prove invaluable is airway clearance. Because mucus naturally accumulates inside the lungs, various techniques help loosen and remove these secretions before they become a breeding ground for bacteria. Depending on the individual, this may involve chest physiotherapy, oscillating positive expiratory pressure devices, breathing exercises, or other specialized methods recommended by respiratory therapists. Many people understandably find these routines time-consuming, yet they remain one of the most effective ways of reducing complications over the long term. Here's an important reminder. Feeling better doesn't necessarily mean the disease has disappeared. One of the challenges doctors now face is that patients taking highly effective CFTR modulators often produce far less mucus than before. While this is wonderful news, it also makes it more difficult to detect hidden lung infections. Previously, physicians could analyze sputum samples to identify bacteria growing inside the lungs. Today, many patients no longer produce enough sputum for testing. As a result, researchers are developing entirely new methods of monitoring infection. Some laboratories are analyzing breath samples to identify chemical signatures produced by bacteria. Others are studying saliva, urine, and skin biomarkers. Artificial intelligence is beginning to analyze complex biological patterns that were impossible to interpret only a few years ago. Perhaps most fascinating of all, specially trained medical detection dogs have shown an extraordinary ability to identify certain bacterial infections simply by smell. Although this research is still developing, it illustrates just how innovative modern medicine has become. Another area receiving increasing attention is the lung microbiome. For many years, scientists focused primarily on identifying one harmful bacterium at a time. Today, they recognize that the lungs contain complex communities of microorganisms interacting with each other in ways we still do not fully understand. Some bacteria compete against each other, others appear to cooperate. Certain microorganisms may even hide more dangerous pathogens, making infections difficult to detect using traditional laboratory techniques. Understanding these microbial ecosystems could eventually lead to far more personalized treatments than those available today. Now let's talk about something every person, not just those living with cystic fibrosis, can benefit from: sleep. Quality sleep supports immune function, tissue repair, hormone regulation, and emotional well-being. Poor sleep increases stress hormones and inflammatory activity throughout the body. While improving sleep cannot treat cystic fibrosis, creating healthy sleep habits may support recovery, improve energy levels, and enhance resilience. Simple habits, such as maintaining a consistent bedtime, reducing blue light exposure before sleep, keeping the bedroom cool and dark, and avoiding heavy meals late at night may contribute to better restorative sleep. Stress management deserves attention as well. Living with a chronic disease can be emotionally exhausting. Anxiety and depression occur more frequently among people with cystic fibrosis and their caregivers than in the general population. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, controlled breathing, spending time outdoors, and maintaining supportive social connections cannot cure disease, but they may improve mental well-being and help people cope more effectively with daily challenges. Here's another encouraging development. People with cystic fibrosis are living longer than ever before. Only a generation ago, many children diagnosed with cystic fibrosis faced a dramatically shortened life expectancy. Today, thanks to newborn screening, specialized multidisciplinary care, antibiotics, nutritional support, and CFTR modulators, many individuals are pursuing university degrees, successful careers, marriage, and parenthood. This remarkable transformation represents one of the greatest success stories in modern medicine. But success also brings new challenges. As people live longer, physicians are now caring for adults with cystic fibrosis who experience conditions rarely seen in previous generations, including osteoporosis, diabetes related to cystic fibrosis, liver disease, and age-related health concerns. This means research must continue evolving. The goal is no longer simply extending life. The goal is improving the quality of that longer life. And perhaps that's the most inspiring message of all. Scientists across the world continue working tirelessly on better antibiotics, next-generation CFTR modulators, gene editing technologies, stem cell approaches, personalized medicine and treatments for the small percentage of patients who currently have no effective targeted therapy. Every year brings new discoveries. Every clinical trial teaches researchers something valuable. Every advance moves us one step closer to treatments that are safer, more effective, and more widely available. If there's one message to remember from today's discussion, it's this. Cystic fibrosis remains a serious genetic condition, but the outlook has changed dramatically over the past decade. While there is still no definitive cure, combining modern evidence-based medicine with healthy lifestyle habits, proper nutrition, regular exercise, airway clearance, infection prevention, and emotional well-being offers the best opportunity for maintaining health and improving quality of life. Science has already rewritten what was once considered impossible. And if the remarkable progress of the past 10 years teaches us anything, it's that the next decade may hold even greater breakthroughs. Until then, staying informed, working closely with healthcare professionals, and embracing healthy daily habits remains some of the most powerful tools available. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Auralith Wellness, and share it with someone who could benefit from learning about the latest advances in cystic fibrosis. Every shared video helps spread reliable health information and brings hope to families around the world who continue to face this condition with extraordinary courage every single day.